So we're going to lose some fidelity and accuracy on audience as it relates to the depreciation of cookies, and the industry will struggle with its new cookie, whatever it rallies around. There's some things obviously the trade desk is championing, and their LiveRamp is obviously partially partnering, but also on its own direction there. But it's clear that context will continue to be a pretty important indicator of to replace or augment what we knew about a behavior or prior behavior or prior interest. So do you feel like it's possible to get down to that level of granularity and actually do DCO around the pages that the people are on and the category that those pages are in as well?
Oh yeah, no, I'm super excited about this, and the grape shots and those kind of guys of the world, they're going to resurface as big players. I think this is going to be really, really important, like understanding the contextual page, and from a creative perspective, if we can start to pass information about the makeup of that page, it's really interesting for how the creative stands out. Like, do we understand, for example, the page is white? If it's white, like, how do we make sure we contrast correctly? Similarly, I talk a lot about viewability. I think I'm fascinated by viewability, and brands are obsessed with viewability, right? Never ask a question about the TV viewability, but when it comes to,
right.
we've got to know everything. We've got to know absolutely everything. But like, I find it so interesting that viewability hasn't been used as a metric, for example, for creative. Like, if and you can create a data set, for example, around how long the ad is in view, like, doesn't that mean, and shouldn't that inform how you execute the creative? Like, if it's only going to be in view for 1 second, you should make sure that actually you're only showing the ad for, the end frame of the ad, for example. If you know that actually is a longer piece of content, or it's a video piece of content, you can, run a longer piece of content or a longer animation. But I think the point is that all of these different data sets that sit outside of audiences are there and underutilized,
Right.
right? And they can be used to inform the creative execution, and they will be used to inform the creative execution. Of course, context is one of them. Viewability is another. There's so many things that are outside. We obviously in the UK are well versed in these GDPR like compliance. I guess I think I was going to say challenges, but I'm not sure that's the right word. But like, I guess situation where we have for some time been handling the privacy challenges or situation. And so, like, this isn't new for us as an EMEA business. We're used to handling this kind of thing. And, GDPR has created an opportunity for advertisers to focus actually a bit more on content. And that's really what we've seen as so exciting over here. So, I think, whilst I do think the industry is evolving, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. I think that the evolution will be good for our business and hopefully remind advertisers of the importance of thinking digital first. And I still think there's huge amounts of opportunity